athletic ability and your skill set.
Yeah.
What's different about you this year? How do you feel like you've developed into a better player throughout this camp?
Experience, and I think I got a little bigger in the weight room, so that's gonna help a lot.
What do you weigh now?
Like 229, 30.
What did you play at last year?
I played at like 218, 20.
Was that your goal coming in? I mean, obviously everyone wants to get bigger and stronger, but did you feel like heading into this offseason that adding 10, 15 pounds could just take you to a level that you wanted to?
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like putting on some weight a little bit would make me more powerful. So that's what I went into the offseason when I planned. That's what I planned.
Does running around with that weight feel any different than it did?
No, I actually ran the faster time with that weight. Yeah, than like I don't want to put it out there yet because I might be a little faster in the future.
I mean, that seems it's supposed to be the opposite, right? You add more weight, you're supposed to slow down.
Yeah.
How did it?
It's Coach Stack, all the weight room coaches in there, being consistent every day, allowing me to just be in there and get as strong as possible. I mean, the more you squat, the more powerful your legs get. So going up in all those numbers helped me get a little faster. So I appreciate the weight room staff for that.
Do you feel like this is a strong football team?
Yeah.
Feels like we talk about your size and speed a lot.
I feel like this is a strong football team. We all competed in the weight room this offseason and this summer too. So, I mean, this is a very strong team.
As one of the experienced guys on the defense, do you feel, not pressure, but a responsibility to keep things going because this team has won 20 games in the last 2 years?
No, I wouldn't really say pressure. I'd just say it's really just a standard. So the standard is to keep winning, and we want to win every game. So, I mean, you don't really go out there and not want to win. So that's just it, just win every game. So that's it.
As an older guy, I mean, what's it like to look behind you in an individual position drill and recognize pretty much everyone behind me is younger than me?
Yeah.
It's got to be something a little different for you.
It is different. It's different. But we had some good leaders in the past that helped me see like how to go about that. So it was nice. It was nice for them to do that for me, and now I'm doing it for the young guys.
What was their advice for you on how to go about it, and how are you passing that down?
It wasn't really advice. It was more like you just watch and see how they go about it. And Voss and Collage and all them guys that went into the draft had great show examples. So it was good. It was nice examples.
You had veteran safeties last year, guys who have played a lot. You
Yeah.
have a new group this year. How's it different working with those guys, and how's it been working with some of these younger safeties?
Or as obviously, it's different because those guys were older when I played with them and they were going into their senior years. And I mean, they're young, it's growing pains, but they're making a lot of plays out there. They're trying to communicate. We're helping them communicate, and we're all communicating. So it's good. I feel like them young guys back there, PJ and Vaughn and, Steph Hall and Donovan McMillan, they all doing a great job out there.
We always see those takeaway stickers on the helmets, and
Yeah.
DBs always have a lot of them.
Yeah.
I feel like linebackers have a lot this summer, maybe more in the past. Are the linebackers making more plays?
Yeah, we're making a lot. We're making a lot of plays. I don't really know the statistics between like last year and this year, but we're making a lot of plays. Where we need to make plays, so that's good.
Anything else? This camp compared to last year.
I think it just feels like we have a lot of older guys this year. A lot of guys that were able to play last year between, me, Sally, and Golly. Brandon George has played before. He was hurt last year, obviously, but he's played a lot in the system. So I think at the top we have a lot of old guys and trying to bring the young guys around and show them the ropes a little bit.
We hear all the time about how the offense is a lot more confident this camp. But personally, do you feel more confident now that you've been around here a little bit and maybe have a bigger reason to have a bigger voice?
Oh, for sure. I think, year two in system, kind of know a little bit more. See where you failed last year, where you kind of had some setbacks, and can kind of improve them this year and try to work on to get better and better. And so I think definitely having that year under my belt is helpful. And so I try to every day kind of look at myself and try to see what I can get better at, what I can improve on, and keep going forward like that.
Where were those setbacks for you last year? What are you trying to improve?
Just kind of trying to play within the defense, trying to play aggressive style football, what Coach Bates tries to harp on and preach on, try to get downhill more. And so I think if I can improve on that and get better at that, I can make more plays for the defense and help us be better as a total.
Where are you getting most of your majority of your snaps? Money or Mike?
I have Mike. I play a little money too, so trying to still move around. I played money last year, so trying to be fluent in that aspect. Try to be able to play both, but definitely Mike.
You and Brandon can play both, right?
You played a little bit of Mike last year, but how comfortable were you coming into camp with that position, and how does that progress?
Are you talking about like comfortable last year's camp or comfortable this year's camp?
This year's camp.
Way more comfortable. I mean, I think playing in a game definitely like heightens your comfortability afterwards, like kind of going into your little like, okay, it's probably running the show now, but after getting a game under your belt, it definitely feels a little easier. And so definitely way more comfortable this year, way more kind of focused on my keys and what I have to do to be better. And so I think that's why I'm way more comfortable this year.
You were Mike in the bowl game, right?
Mhm, yeah.
That would give you a leg up on this season, right?
Definitely, it's a confidence builder. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but I think it helps you kind of see, right and wrong and what you did well and try to improve on those things.
We've heard a lot about the young linebackers, the freshmen in particular. Have you been impressed with those guys? What have you seen out of them?
Those guys are going to be really, really good. I think the whole class in general, from even outside of linebackers, but linebackers especially, we got like Braylon, Heem, Jordan, Kyle, all the young guys that were either here this year or here last year. They're going to be great. They're fast, athletic, can make plays, and so we're excited for their future for sure.
Kyle was hurt a lot last year. Did you know much about him or what he was capable of before you kind of stepped on the field?
Oh yeah, I mean Kyle and I are from kind of the same hometown, and so I heard about him. Like he's a little younger than I am, but I've known Kyle for a little bit now, and so super excited to see him play. He's super fast. He's athletic, and so he's on the field this year. He's going to be a Showtime player for sure.
I mean, you're a transfer guy, but you seem pretty ingrained in this program.
Mhm.
You're so experienced in it. How do you feel as far as being one of the leaders now of the linebacker group?
I mean, I try to just be a voice. I think I can give a different perspective. I've been somewhere else in the past, and so I have some experiences from that standpoint, from that tenure over there. So I think I try to just bring a different voice, bring a different mentality that, I've been around the block a little bit. I've played college football before, and so I'm trying to be just another voice for the guys.